Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is going to be on Joker. Yes, that's right. I wore my favorite Joker shirt for this movie review, just for you guys. And I apologize, I haven't had a video up in a couple of weeks because I've been ill. I mean, sick for the past like 4 or 5 days. But I'm back at 100%, so videos are coming. I'm going to catch up all this week. But anyway, let's get to the review. Joker. Oh my gosh. This movie is a masterpiece. Now, let me tell you, if anybody saw my most anticipated films of 2019 back in January that I posted, I mentioned this movie. And I also said that I don't think I was going to like this movie. I really went into this movie thinking I was not going to like it, and that is the God honest truth. Just because I like comic book lore and movies doesn't mean I'm going to like them all. But the Joker especially, because to me, the Joker from the comics is the Joker. So, and that Joker has burned skin. So anybody that paints their face or paints their body or does whatever that's not from the original material, to me doesn't seem like Joker. Like Jack Nicholson's Joker is my favorite Joker. I even like Jared Leto's Joker from Suicide Squad. And yes, I do like Heath Ledger's performance in The Dark Knight. And I love that Joker for that movie. But to me, it still wasn't the Joker because he just painted his face. You know, he was just a man who was crazy that painted his face like a clown. So he's just a clown that's crazy. And that's not really the Joker. The Joker is, he's not a clown because he paints himself up as a clown. He was transformed that way. And that's, to me, that's how I've always thought of as the Joker. That's why I love Jared Leto and Jack Nicholson's Joker the most, because to me that is the real Joker. Okay, anyway, after watching this film, my opinion has changed on that because this movie has definitively changed my opinion on that whole statement about the Joker has to be burned, because I feel like they have given me the true origin of the real Joker. And this movie was so incredible. Every 5 minutes, I felt like I was just in awe of what I was seeing. Not only is it a great movie, it's great for many reasons. Well directed, well acted. I mean, this is Joaquin Phoenix's best performance by far. True, that's just my opinion. Gladiator was up there for me, but this surpasses, I mean, by leaps and bounds does it pass anything he has ever done. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, and you guys might have a different opinion. But I was gripped by this movie. I'm still affected by this movie. I must watch it 2 or 3 more times because it is so ingrained into me, just the way this character was portrayed for the first time ever. And not just this character. A movie hasn't been made like this in decades. And it was a breath of fresh air, that it wasn't just, yes, it's a comic book movie, so it's going to be blam, explosions, and boom, and pow, and, these actors are going to be, superheroes. This is not a superhero movie. This is, to me, this is the first supervillain movie ever created. This movie is a supervillain origin movie, and of the best supervillain that has ever been. Just like Batman has no powers and could easily defeat any superhero, the Joker has no powers but could easily defeat any superhero. And I love that about the Joker. He's maniacal. He's insane. He's crazy. And not just that, he's also highly intelligent. And granted, they don't depict that in this movie, but they don't, and this is just my opinion of it. Todd Phillips is the one that directed, but it was backed by Martin Scorsese, and you feel Martin Scorsese all over this movie. I mean, if Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, and I know a lot of people are saying this, but I totally agree with them, that if Taxi Driver and King of Comedy had a baby, it would be this movie, because there are a lot of similarities to those movies in this one. And that's okay, because they don't make movies like that anymore. Can't say that anymore because they made this one. And this one is frigging awesome. I can't express enough how you need to run out to the theater and see this film, because not only, like I was telling Ridgely, that it's not only is this a comic book movie, for me, it felt like the first comic book film. And I thought this way about Logan, and Logan really had this same effect on me because it felt so real, and it felt, I mean, I'm a little bit biased to Logan because Wolverine is one of my favorite characters ever created in any media, and so I'm a little biased to Logan, but Joker is my favorite villain in all of media, and to see him portrayed like this was incredible. The Joker, from the comics to every movie iteration to every TV, iteration of him, his laugh is on purpose. He's laughing at you like, pointing his finger. In this movie, it's a condition. And to take that route, really, I think, is what flipped this on me. To have him sitting there, while I'm not going to spoil anything, and if you guys want a spoiler video, let me know in the comments below and I'll give it to you, because this movie must be discussed and I want to discuss spoilers with you guys. So vote on it. If you want it, I'll do it, and I might just do it anyway, but let me know what you want. And if you guys want to talk about this more in length, I will. But I'm going to shorten this up a little bit. But the way Joaquin Phoenix portrayed how it was a laughter that he couldn't help, and it actually hurt him to laugh the way he was. And there's a scene where these guys are picking on this girl in the subway, and he's trying to ignore it, because he just don't want to get involved. He don't want these guys messing with him, but he's just sitting there and he's just like, and it's like hurting him, and they're like, "You think this is funny?" And he's like, "No, I don't. I just can't help laughing." And it is just incredible. I mean, I've just got chill bumps, guys, just from reenacting it and thinking about it in my mind. This whole movie gives me chill bumps because it's so realistic, yet it's so, I don't know what the right word is. I don't want to say fantastical. Because like a movie like Infinity War is a fantastical comic book movie, and that movie is one of my favorite comic book movies. And I need to see this movie a couple more times, but this movie, the more I think about it, is rising to the top of the best comic book movie ever made. And that's a bold statement coming from me, especially with this behind me. I love everything in comics. I love superheroes, more than I love supervillains, of course. And I don't empathize with this character. I just loved the way this movie was made and acted and written. I mean, the cinematography was beautiful. The world felt lived in, Gotham City, which, it just looks like New York. But that was the beauty of it. It wasn't glorified. It seemed like something that could happen just right down the road from you. And that's another thing about this movie, is that people are really like this in real life. I mean, no, they don't do some of the things that he does in this film, but people have done some crazy stuff, crazier stuff that's in this movie. And the controversy is another thing I want to talk about. I couldn't stand that people were hating on this movie and they haven't even seen it yet. I mean, even me, I didn't say anything about controversy. This movie is going to cause people to go out and start killing people. Guys, that's ridiculous. Just stop it with thinking like that. And stop thinking that you're not going to want to see this movie, because you need to watch. Everyone must watch this movie. This is a character study on the Joker, and I just can't. I'm stumbling on my words because I'm speechless. I'm speechless because this movie is so frigging awesome that I want to talk more on it, but I'm going to shorten this movie up. But I'm going to shorten this video up, just to give you my review. And man, have you gotten the best review? This is the best movie of the year. By far, by a long shot, the best movie of the year. Maybe the best movie in the past decade. Maybe the best movie ever. That's a stretch. But anyway, yes, it has some problems, but I found myself trying to find a problem with it while I was watching it. But it kept on gripping me and like pulling me. I felt pulled into the movie. I felt like I was that character, and that's what this movie does. It makes you feel for this character until he starts going crazy and doing stuff that you wouldn't do as a sane person, and you don't want to feel sorry for the Joker because the Joker is a maniac. But the way he's portrayed is so brilliant. I can't get over it, and I can't say it enough. This movie is awesome. But guys, I'll do a spoiler review like next week or something, and really dive into this because I'm going to go see it again, and I'll get more into it. And I know you guys want it, and and I'm going to give it to you. And I'm sorry this video went a little long. I know Ridgely doesn't like it when my videos go over 5 minutes, but this movie has to be talked about, and I will give you a spoiler review next week, especially if you guys vote on it, but I'm teetering on it because I just want to say so much. I could talk about it for 30 minutes, and I might just do that. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Have you seen The Joker? Are you going to see it? Are you excited about it? Are you not excited about it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!